Officer James, what do we got here? It's a first case homicide. Homicide, huh? Do you know by chance who did it? No leads yet. We did take all the suspects we could get to the station for questioning. How many were there? Oh, I would say 5, counting the dog. A dog? One of the suspects had a dog with him. Okay then. Can you tell us about the evidence? Well, there's a lot here. A very messy crime scene, as you can see, but we can think that we found some key evidence. Like what, perhaps? Well, we found a napkin, notepad, a pen, and what seems to be some candy. What about these bloodstains? Are they from the victim? Not sure. Hey, did you get the sample of this blood? Sir, I have. I was just taking it back to the lab along with the evidence that we have to examine. Oh, good then, thank you. What is this black paint on the ground? There seems to be footprints. Well, as you can see, they were painting the house before he was killed. Why? I don't know. Why would anyone paint their house? And is this all, officer? Yes. Go and interrogate some of the suspects and check out their evidence. Okay, let's go. Well, what did we find out? Well, we haven't got an autopsy yet. Whose blood was at the crime scene? It didn't belong to him. It must have belonged to one of the suspects. Well then, go get blood samples and fingerprints. Yes, sir. Wait, do you know what our victim's name is? Yes, it is Felix. Does Felix have any family, a wife, a kid, mother, anyone? I heard from Officer James that he just had him and his butler. Alright, I'll call the butler to let him know what is going on, and have him come to the station. Everything okay? I came home to find that Felix is gone. Well, your boss was murdered. We are trying to find out who the person was who did it. Felix was more like a son than a boss to me. Did Felix have any enemies? As far as I know, he didn't. He had a lot of so-called friends. I'm guessing those are the people who were in custody. Do you know what he was doing before you left? Doing what he always does on the weekend. Have parties. Do you mind if I ask how you got that cut on your hand? It's a cut I got from fixing the staircase. Okay. Is there anything else you need from me? No, you can go. Let me know if you find out anything. We will. We should interrogate the suspects. I'll take Alfredo, and you take Jean, okay? Fine. Don't go soft on him. What is the meaning of this? I had nothing to do with what you're blaming me for. Do you, Mr. Fettuccini, know what happened to your friend Felix? No. What happened? Your friend was murdered, and we found your prints on a soda can at the scene. From what we know, the poison in the drink came from you. Tell us how that got there. I know what you're talking about. The butler bring us the drinks. Maybe he did it. Why would he do it? I don't know. Why ask me? Ask the others, or him. Can I go now? We can't hold you any longer. You can go, but you can't leave the state, you understand? Sure, whatever you say. Would you like telling me why we found a letter written to someone telling them you killed Felix?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mrs. Cruz, we found a letter written to a woman named Martha. Who is that?
I didn't write that, but I know who did.
Who would that be?
The guy at the party? Some guy named Gene Pool.
I was just talking to Vera. She said that you wrote this letter. She is crazy. I wasn't even at that party until someone called out that a man named Felix was dead. I'm guessing that was Alfredo. I don't know their names. I don't even know how that Vera knew mine. What were you doing at the time of Felix's death? I was sleeping on the grass with my dog, Sasha. Let's hope your story holds up. Figure out anything at all? No? Did you? No, just heard too many stories. Well, let's hope that we can find the guilty party. Is there anyone else? I just investigated Kendra Good. She checks out. Wait, how do you know? I just do. Keep a hold on her till you know for sure. Okay. Find anything new? Yes, lots. I was going over the cups with the prints. Found out the prints on the cups belonged to Alfredo and Kendra. I knew she was guilty. But wait, the prints on the letter show that Vera wrote it. That's good news. Let's hope. Welton, we have a problem. What? Felix's body is gone. We know you did it, Vera. You want to know how?
How?
Because the evidence we found leads to you.
Fine. Okay, I did it all right. I planted all the stuff, the candy, all of it.
What about the napkin?
I did that too. I put Kendra Good's perfume on the napkin.
But it doesn't match the smell we got of her. She cleaned up before coming in and put some different kind of perfume on. What about the blood on the ground? From what we've seen, he didn't have any internal injuries. It is from the butler. The cut on his hand started to bleed. He must have forgot to wash up the stains. Vera? Who was Martha?
She is Felix's ex-wife.
What happened to his body?
I don't know.
I can explain that.
Felix, you were supposed to be dead.
It was all a trick, Vera. I made it all up.
But Martha?
Martha died a long time ago. I used her in order to see if you'd go through with it. I knew if I said I would leave you my will to all of you and tell you, as Martha, that she would give you more than what I was giving if you killed me. You are busted, Vera. Vera, you are under arrest for attempted murder.
I hate you.
Thanks for your help, Felix. No problem.